the border high vault jumper. One day, as Hector was eating chalupas, he decided that the best way to improve his life would be to go to America. Because Trump built a 30-foot wall and Hector both hated digging tunnels, which is something he had done for the cartel many times prior, and he didn't know how to fly a plane, being that he wasn't an Arab and couldn't easily take lessons in a Cessna, which would later help him fly it into the World Trade Center, Hector decided that the best way to get to America would be to pole vault over the wall. Being a boxing fan, he decided to call on Canelito's trainers, who are locally and regionally famous, for providing the young fighter with meat tainted with enough steroids to turn baby Huey into Barnold Schwarzentrooper. He went out and bought a pair of training tights that were well tied around his nutsack and began training and eating the tainted carne asada. Within a month, he was able to jump the fence and slowly made his way up the state of Texas, taking odd jobs and delivering cocaine on his route. He was eventually detained by ICE, fed, taught English, given medical care, and learned how to play ping pong. Hector was eventually released and started his own rancid taco stand. Being a savvy businessman, he realized most people would shit their pants and the juice would trickle down their legs and soak into their socks. So Hector also started selling socks. Hector eventually became a millionaire and is now living the American dream. What have we learned? Instead of Hector coming over legally, he chose the next best option of pole vaulting and had enough tainted meat to be able to help him. ICE took him in and gave him what 140,000 veterans in America don't have, mainly health insurance and a roof over their heads. His tacos made people shit themselves, and so he also came up with the brilliant solution of selling socks to all the Hershey squirters that dined at his taco stand. And now, a special message from former President George W.
I think the story of Hector should be inspiring to most Americans. As I sit up here in my tree fort with a pair of binoculars, I see many people crossing to the border and remain hopeful. Unlike the people I buy the fuck out of in the Middle East, these guys actually have a chance. I also happen to like Hector's tacos, and I've purchased over 30 pair of socks from him out of necessity.